Productions.
You guys are fucking canceled.
Que onda, bitches? It's your boy Manny and Chulo from the East, or Mr. 817 here with the 682.
I'm Lupe Chavez.
682.
Lupe Chavez.
I like to call him Mr. 682.
Yeah, he does that shit.
Worldwide.
The Chulo? You keeping the Chulo name?
I don't know. I think it's working. What do you think?
I like it. I mean, I love the intro. What you guys just did.
It's better when people call me pendejo, but that means fire, warrior. And I'm here with one of my boys, man. It's a long time coming. The man, the myth, the legend, and the local legend.
Oh goodness.
Some would say.
Oh goodness. You call me a legend. What's up, man?
Draper.
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for having me, man.
No problem, man. Thank you for coming,
man. I appreciate you guys. Come and just have a good time, and man, let's talk and have a good one. You know.
Yeah.
So if you're wondering where you recognize that face from, he's been in a couple films.
Yeah.
He's been on Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
Plays. He's got a long career of just acting and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So you more than likely have seen him in a couple of things.
Yep. Yeah. Man, got a huge commercial that's out right now with Tractor Supply. So that was out right now, and it's been everywhere. The national commercial that's out right now. So that one is out, and so everybody's been hitting me up. Hey, I saw you on Tractor Supply. I was like, oh, thanks, appreciate it. Didn't even know it was running, but it's out there. So yeah, man, I've been blessed to do some things, and so I'm excited for what's happening. So here to hang out with you guys.
Hell yeah! You don't. The Draper doesn't ask to be on the show. You ask Draper.
And he shows up when he's ready to do the show.
We were supposed to film this last week.
He's like, you know what? I don't want to do it next week. I'll let you know. Then he texts us today. He's like, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm here.
Let's go.
I'm here.
Okay.
We had to bring a red carpet.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, with like rose petals and all that type of stuff. Like everything that just.
Yo, hold on. I will say this though. Hold on. Earlier we were talking about how me and you go back. We go back 10 years now.
It's 10 years. Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna tell the story that when we were in, we shot a movie in Louisiana. I don't even remember the name of the movie.
Man Eaters, I think it was.
Oh,
I think it was called Man Eaters.
Sounds like a porno.
Yeah, it does. Now that you think about it, it does sound like a porno.
But I remember that Draper would not lift a fucking finger. They would be like, but they had my stupid ass. Hey, Manny, well, go get the chairs, go get the lights, go get this, and I'm like, what about Draper? Draper was like, I don't do that shit. I'm an actor.
I was standing at the front. I was standing at the front of the scene with everybody. This was the club scene. So I'm standing at the front of the scene with everybody. And I remember that. So CJ was like, hey, we're about to get ready to shoot this scene. Manny, go get all those chairs and all that stuff like that. I'm like, damn. So it's like, hey, Draper, we need you to get ready to do this. All right, cool. So I'm just standing there.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Manny go get all these chairs and everything. And so I asked CJ, hey, do you need me to help? He's like, no, you're good. Manny and them got it. I was like, but he's one of the actors too.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making him do all this stuff too?
Yeah, no shit. I never understood it.
Hey, he didn't say it. He was like, can you have him do it faster?
Yeah. Draper was like, we need to hurry up. I'm
ready to go. Let's do the scene.
I was ready to get back to the hotel, lay back down. I was ready to go chill.
I remember we filmed all night.
Yeah.
And that fucker didn't let me go to sleep either. Because I remember, we had some fine ass actresses and models.
Were.
Fine. When I mean
they
fine.
Were. Like all four, because it was the premise of the movie was built around 4 girls, I believe.
Yeah.
4 women. And
so it was that kind of man eater.
It was that kind of man eater.
Oh, okay.
So it was like like he said.
It really sounds like a porno.
You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah,
it actually
Maybe
sounds
that way.
You know how we think about it. It sounds like it was a porn.
It's like that porno that plays on HBO after 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock. So it's like these 4 women, and they end up like being vampires or something like that in nighttime. And so all their thing was they would seduce men and then they would kill them. That was their whole thing. That was the man eaters thing, right?
Right.
Yeah, and that was their thing.
Suck their
that
souls
was
out.
Yeah, just.
Yeah. So it was.
So everybody got.
That's what they do in real life, don't they?
Yeah, that was it.
I know a few, but yeah, man. And they had me like running back and forth. And then I actually had a scene that got cut. I don't know if you remember.
He cut the scene?
Yeah, because it was we were back on time. We were out of time.
Yeah.
And they made me get a wardrobe, and you talked to me. You gave me advice right before I went on.
Mm-hmm.
You were telling me because I think at the time CJ didn't think I was a good actor. And you were just like, you were giving me like, you got to be organic.
Yeah.
You got to be, true to your character.
Yeah.
I'm like, and I kept telling you, but Draper, I know how to act. No, I know, but look, listen, shut up. Don't suck.
Do it the Draper way.
Yeah,
it's like
But I'm like, Draper, but I know how to act, bro. I know. Shut the fuck up. Listen.
And he's like, this is the manual way. Throw that shit out. Do it the Draper way.
See, he got it. He gets it.
See?
Listen. 10 years ago, if you would have just listened like he did, it'd been good.
You know who you'd have been by now? So I remember that. And I'm like, Draper, but I don't suck. What happened was, they never gave me I don't think I truly got a chance to show my my acting chops.
Yeah.
And with because all I was a stunt guy, a stunt fight guy. I mean that's everybody knew me as.
Yeah.
Another story. Yeah, because I remember that, and you gave me great advice, and they got cut last minute, but it was fun though. That movie was fun.
Yeah.
And the second time we did Big Trouble Little Manny. I don't remember. You remember this? I tell the story. I think I told this in another episode when you clocked me completely.
Oh, so you're the one that punched him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy. I thought. He said some horrible things like borderline racist, but
I don't think
he said it was part of his character. I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think that it was racist what I said. I don't think that it was racist what I said. I hope it wasn't racist, but I don't think. But I know I hit you.
Nah, he didn't say nothing racist. No, but what happened was we were just practicing. The first one was practice, and we ended up just like, I don't know what the hell happened with everybody, but everybody just was really going at it.
Yeah.
And as I'm going back, like I kind of like slipped with my foot and hit my head. Then I looked. By the time I looked back this way, Draper was. oh shit! This is real. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what happened was he's like, "This is my spotlight."
Like this is my chance.
You know,
recognize the star here, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
He's trying to establish his dominance. That's what that was.
Yeah, I had to let you know what was going on, man. You know what I mean? I did. I clocked you.
Yeah,
I clocked you. It was 100% accident, but
no, it was. But you know what? We were more mad at.
Connect.
Remember, I was more mad. Not that you hit me, but these fuckers weren't even recording.
They did not take that one.
No,
they did not take that one.
And the second one didn't have the same.
It wasn't the same feel. Like if they would have recorded the first one, they would have got everything that they needed.
Exactly.
We wouldn't have had to do a second take if they would have just recorded the first one.
Exactly.
Because even though we were practicing, but
it was real.
We had gotten into it. It was.
Yeah.
It was. It felt real. We were moving. Everybody was dancing together, and the reaction he gave was actually very real and organic because he actually got hit.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
like oh.
I remember, and the same day I clocked Rashad too. I did that Superman punch. I jumped up in the air.
Oh yeah.
I just
he was trying to put Rashad in his place. He's like,
oh yeah.
Draper's here. I'm here. Rashad, you're here.
Know your place. So with that being said, how many fight scenes are? So me and you started out with our friendship started with stunts.
Yeah.
Because I remember I used to teach you a lot of the.
Yeah, man. It was like honestly, like all of my fight training, man, really came from you guys.
Yeah.
And so when I was able to start stepping into these big sets and being able to fight, man, it was honestly because of you guys. All the scenes that we had done, all those years before, man, it was working with y'all that I was able to be comfortable enough to just step in and just do it. I'm not truly martial arts trained like you guys, but I was able to get comfortable because of you guys. Like these dudes are y'all are like fast. You know what I'm saying? I'm an actor that can fight. Yeah. You know, and that was the difference. Like y'all can fight. I'm an actor that can fight.
I remember when you first started, you were nervous a little bit. You would be honest about that stuff. You'd be like, yo, man, I don't know how to do that shit.
Man, and I tell anybody that, like, man, tell these people what you do and what you can do and don't do.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't know how to do this stuff like y'all. I mean, these dudes was kicking,
And
like I mean, legs in the air.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man.
I think
like Superman punches.
I would tell you, like, hey, I remember shooting a fight scene with you. I said, hey, trust me.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't. I don't.
He's like, remember I hit you earlier?
Like, remember that? He's like,
I would be like, but I would make sure that he's in best. Like, if I ever did a fight scene with Draper, because I know we shot one.
yeah.
Big Trouble Little Manny, and there was a lot of hand-to-hand combat a little bit. And, dude, this guy was natural. By, like, the 5th, 6th one, you had it. You
Man,
were just
appreciate it.
Bum, bum, okay. Go back. Bum, 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 bum. Okay.
Yeah.
And then before you know, we were. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we had that footage, man. Like,
Man, I know it was fun, but I think, and also with y'all, man, y'all really, just made me feel comfortable in it, because honestly, I was coming into their world. I was coming into y'all world, for the first time with the martial arts, and y'all have been training and doing all that.
Yeah.
So y'all really like made me feel comfortable being able to come in and just learn it and then understand it. And I think it was you, and I think you, Dom, and I think his brother. He was like, "Hey, it's just like a dance.
Well,
It's just like a dance."
I don't even know. They're not martial artists. I don't think Dom would know that.
So it might have been.
It was just me.
No.
Actually, it's just me that was a martial artist.
And well, that made me, and Smitty.
No, yeah, Smitty was
Smitty. So it was you. So the twins were later. It was you and Smitty
yeah.
that were like, "Hey, man, it's just like a dance. It's just like a dance, And hey, if we get hit, man, it's okay." And that was the thing about it, man. Y'all were like the coolest. We get hit. It's okay, man. We've been hit before. It was like whatever. It's part of it.
Encourage it. I was like, "Yeah, you can hit me, bro."
Yeah, you can hit me. I was like, "Man, you sure?"
Yeah, you should know, bro.
Like.
Right.
Like I ain't never done it, but I mean I have hit some people before, but man, I've never like it's okay to hit you. Like I'm cool with that.
Like, yeah, just hit me.
Yeah, that was what he said. Yeah, just hit me. Like Smith was like, no. Like put your fist right here on my chin. I said, whoa, wait a minute, dude. Like
I don't. Yeah.
Like right here. He's like, no, put your fist right on my chin, and man, and I'll take it from there. And it was at that point I was just like, okay, man, they're comfortable enough. And making me feel comfortable enough to be able to do it.
Yeah, with me with the kung fu with the high kicks, and that's kind of I was outside your comfort zone.
Yeah,
and I got that until I guess we were we had me and you like exercise. I guess we would do to get you warmed up and make you feel comfortable. And I know that me and you were supposed to start training together.
Yeah,
to because I wanted you. I feel like you're good at it, and I remember when we were working with CJ, a lot of times CJ will ask people, "Well, I need you to move like him."
Yeah.
And people were like, "Well, hell no." But again, it's like years of experience. I tell people I've been training since I was 13, man.
Man, just y'all were so fast. That was what impressed me so much about y'all. It was just y'all were so fast, y'all were comfortable, and it just looked so sharp. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that was the thing with y'all. It was really sharp. It was crisp. It was fast. And it just looked great. I was like, dang, these dudes are like good. Like, and I'm like, I'm coming in this like, all right, cool. I can do this, man. I see y'all like, pop. Y'all run up like 7 moves. I'm like, whoa, man. What was the first 2?
Yeah. Give me the first. Just
what was the first 2?
Yeah.
But man, y'all are like, in my book, it's because of y'all that I'm able to be comfortable with that,
And that's like I said, that's how we started our friendship was like, And every time you saw me, you would ask me a question and I would always, show you a different technique.
Yeah.
Same thing with my brother Brandon. He would always tell me, "Hey man, what's that 1-inch punch?" or "What is that back fist?" or Cloyce would be like, "Can you really rip someone, hurt somebody?"
Yeah.
Ripping the throw out. I'm like,
so you can really rip somebody's throat out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can, but it's training. It takes training because it's all in the people think it's in here, but it's these muscles you got to train. Yeah.
See, I never would know that. See, I'm thinking it's all in here.
I think you just got to grip it.
Just grip it and just rip it out of there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's training.
Yeah.
The training that goes involved with that. It's hardcore training. But see, like with us, I was just trying to show the beauty of martial arts, like how the speed or the just the beauty of it. Just like anybody could learn it.
Man, and that was how I felt. I mean, honestly, I was a beginner.
Yeah.
I was a beginner coming in with it, man. And at first I was kind of intimidated, being around all these guys. It was like 4, 5, 6 of y'all that had been together and y'all been training. Y'all been, and all of them knew something.
Right.
You know, and so here I am. I'm new to this, and so all of y'all are coming in and y'all doing all these fast moves and
kicking and flipping.
yeah, they kicking and flipping and back springing and all
I've been
that.
in your position before.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? Like, what is all of this?
Hey, you're looking at it, you're like, I don't know how to do it. I don't even think
I ain't even
can
try
do that.
exactly. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that.
Yeah,
you know, but I mean, y'all were so good and detailed, but y'all also knew how to teach it.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, was also a really good thing.
Well, that was mine because I started teaching, and the more I taught, actually, it helped me teach actors.
Yeah.
And they helped me transition into that because I tell everybody I probably taught over 100 people by now.
Oh man.
Actors, including students and from all ages, from older than me, the younger than me, then same age as me. Because film and fight choreography is something else, man.
And it is.
It is, and
it is.
And you got to be able to teach it, know how to teach it.
Yeah.
Because one little misstep, you can get hurt.
You can.
Knowing even if you know what you're doing, you can still get hurt.
You can. And it was crazy because when you say that, I had a film I did maybe about 2 years ago. I had a fight scene. The fight scene was only about maybe a minute. I know that sounds long, but it was a minute fight scene. But it was me and a young lady, and she's about 2 feet smaller than me.
Yeah.
She's right about 5'2". But I pick her up and all this stuff like that. I throw her around. She punches me like 3-4 times. So we're in this hotel room and we're fighting, and it's like one of those things. It was like, if I didn't hold her, like I had to choke her in the air.
Yeah.
So if I don't hold her correctly, like I could really hurt this woman.
Yeah, you can hurt
know what
her.
I'm saying? I could really hurt her. If I don't throw her in the right place, I could hurt her.
Right.
And so that stuff's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. If she hits me wrong, she could hurt me. I mean, we're throwing punches, we're punching, dodging and all that. And if we connect, you know what I mean?
Gonna get hurt.
Yeah, somebody's going to get hurt, but it's like, you have to train, and get comfortable with it. You know what I mean? And it's different. It's different doing it on film.
Well, with that being said, when you're on film, do you do your own stunts?
Heck yeah. Yeah. It's hard for me to want somebody else to do the stunts for me. You know what I mean? Because they're not my character. They're not me, and then I want it to still be genuine. I want it to move the way that I move. I want it to be me. And then I also want it to feel that. Right. I want to feel the floor. I want to feel the ground. I want to feel all of that, because I think for me, that just helps me with my character, my characterization, so that's why I don't want, and plus I enjoy doing it.
Right.
I enjoy doing it. It's fun. It's fun. That's the fun part. Now the training hurts. That part hurts.
Ooh.
But the actual filming, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. The training hurts and it takes a long time. It does. But actually filming it, that's fun.
Yeah. So I see that you also done plays as well, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between like filming and then transition into plays?
So it's a beautiful question. So the thing when it comes to films are natural, right? Kind of how we're sitting here just talking, having a conversation like that, like this. This is how it would be on film, right? We'll just sit here, we'll have a conversation, and it could be kind of like this tone. It could even be as simple as, yeah, I'm right here. It could be very low because I may be whispering. But then with theater is they teach you to reach the person that's at the farthest chair in the back of the theater. Right. The very last row. So everything's big, right? Everything's big. Everything is exaggerated. Your facial expressions are big. Your movements are big. Whereas for film, everything is real compact. Yeah. It's real compact. But even though it's compact, it's more natural with film. Okay. Like you can feel really awkward, doing theater because you have to be, open so the crowd can see you and all this stuff like that. But with film, the camera will adjust to you.
Oh, okay.
So that's the main difference. The main difference is how you would play your character. Like if I'm playing a gangster guy, like I may be just talking to you guys in this tone of voice right here. Whereas if I'm talking to somebody else on theater, on stage, it may be more elevated. It may be my gestures may be bigger, things like that.
Gotcha.
So that's the main difference when it comes to film and theater.
Nice.
And if you mess up, you're not messing up in front of a lot of people.
Exactly. 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 Like you get takes. They say cut, when it comes to film.
Like, I'll redo it.
Redo it. Yeah, we can do it again.
We'll cut that out and edit.
Exactly. Exactly. On theater, theater on stage, man, you have to keep going.
Have you ever forgot any of your lines?
Hell yeah, I have.
So you had to improvise, or
heck yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
What was the latest? What is the last one you messed up on?
The last one I messed up on. Okay. So last play I messed up on was actually a play called Wine Women Trip, and it's about 1,200 people in the audience. About 1,200 people in the audience, and his line was, "Man, you tripping! I can't believe you would do Zori like that." Well, my line after that was supposed to be, "Well, I love my mom." I totally just forget the line of I love my mom. I have no clue why I forgot that, but I think I was in the middle of some action or something and I just forgot. And so luckily he kind of came on. It was like, "Man, I know you love your mom." I was like, "Man, you right. I love my mom."
Right, I love my mom.
Right. So that was kind of how I got back into it. It was like, "Man, you're right. I love my mom, man. And I'm trying to figure this all out." And then I went into the next line that brought us all back. So I just forgot.
You would have been like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I love my mom.
And you hit him with the, "You're right."
And that was exactly what I did. I was like, "You're right." Like that was an organic take right there. I was like, "Man, you're right. I love my mom. You're exactly right." And that was hey, you brought me back. That was me acknowledging, "Man, thank you." That was what I told him.
Where did you go to study like acting and all that, man? Did you go to school for it or?
I did not.
What?
It's all natural.
I never went to school for it. I never went to school for it. Okay. So I never really truly went to like a theater school or acting school or anything like that. I have trained with acting coaches and whatnot, but I have not gone to a theater school. No, at all.
Bro, that blew my mind.
I have never gone to a theater school or anything like that. I've trained with actors, with coaches and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I've never gone to an actual I don't have a degree in acting or theater. I don't have any of that. No.
This whole time I was like, I'm no.
Hey, it's natural born talent.
Everybody it is.
Man, thank you. And and a lot of people say that, hey, it's natural, but man, I had to train because I was fortunate enough to act with some LA actors, man, and they ripped me up. Just their technique, their style, they're being able to do it. And man, at one point I wasn't able to hang until I started actually training, going to acting classes and stuff like that. And then I was able to start hanging with them, man. And it's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Dang, Draper, that's crazy.
Yeah, I've never had any acting classes. Cool. Like acted. I've never gone to school for it. Yeah, I've never gone to school for it.
Nerds over there. Succeeded on my own, bro.
Yeah, just work, man. Just work and honestly, it was doing the stage plays. Doing the stage plays because you have to stay in the moment. You have to stay in the scene. You have to stay in it because there's a time, like he said, you can cut in film. You can't cut in stage, so you have to rely on your talent and being focused on what's going on in the scene.
Right.
So if you can't get in class and you can't go to school, man, you get into play because there's constant direction and then you're having to stay in that scene the entire time. You forget a line, like you said, you got to improv, so which means you got to be listening, so I tell people, if you can't get in class, man, get into play. Nice. Get into play. Yeah.
Dang, I hear that, guys? Shit.
So let's be in the play, bro.
I wanted to be in the play, actually.
I would be hilarious in a play.
I don't know, man. I'll be talking a lot of shit. Like
that's why it would be
the most randomest thing will come out if I fuck up.
I love my mom.
But that
I'm asking the audience.
Pointing.
But that's what make it so beautiful and organic was that the reactions that you would have, like people would love it.
We do it and we get it like praise because I was like, oh man, Draper gave us this idea.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all because of y'all's reactions and y'all's timing and what you would say, man, people would love y'all.
But you also, I mean, are you a comedian? I've always wanted to ask you because the time that I've known you, you are just. I swear to God, I tell everybody, Draper is one of the funniest persons that I've ever met.
Oh, really? Funny?
I mean, no. I mean,
dang,
no, bro, no, not you. No, you're different. You're on another level.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Hey, you're right here.
You know, it's P.O. and Draper.
You're right here. I'm right here.
This is my world, Draper.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here with y'all. I'm in y'all's world.
No, but like, are you a comedian?
Not at all.
God damn it!
It's just natural talent.
I've never done stand up.
Okay, hold on.
I'm actually afraid to stand up.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So hold on. We're gonna come back to that. Can you play that video? So this is probably 10 years ago, right?
and you know, and the thing about it was I wasn't like what I did there was there was this Old Spice commercial that was out.
Yeah.
And everybody was telling me when I had, you know, I would have hair on my face. It was like, hey, you look like the guy from the Old Spice commercial.
You do.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. They was like, you look like the guy from the Old Spice commercial.
Yeah, see.
So it was like I just had fun doing it, man.
I'm not really these are like I'm not really swimming.
Children women prefer Old Spice more than any other bottle wash. In case you didn't know, I'm riding this horse backwards.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Dustin, man.
Oh, by the way,
Dustin.
there goes Manuel right there.
That's me right there in the back.
There he is.
There goes my other brother
All
who
right.
joined me.
Doesn't he look like the dude from Wild 'N Out? I never realized that till now. Kenny, whenever you... Yeah, put a comparison.
Oh.
That's your fucking twin.
That's not the first time I ever heard that, though.
I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, I heard it a bunch of times. I like to believe that I always brought the comedy side out of you because, like, every time
you were though,
Yeah,
you were the comedy guy on set, so it wasn't just me.
Yeah,
Like it was everybody, and it all started with you.
Yeah,
It all started with you.
and that's the thing that's what I'm saying though, because you were funny as hell, bro. Like I literally remember holding my stomach, just you know, because you would be to joke after joke, and everybody was like, "Is this guy a comedian?" I'm like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know if Draper is a comedian. I tell people you're a man of many trades. Like, you can be funny, you're an action star, you could be a serious, and you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know, man. That's something you have to talk to you about. Like,
Yeah, man, I've never done an actual like comedian comic stand up. I am deathly afraid of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, me too.
I am definitely afraid of it.
I would like to try it.
I think you would be great.
I would like to try it. But I'm going to do it how I do this show. I'm just going to wing it.
Start talking
I'm
shit.
just going to go up there, look for somebody in the crowd, be like, hey, motherfucker, you right there. You funny looking motherfucker. Where you from?
Yeah, but I think that's why you don't. That's why I think you would be great because, like, I feel like you just won't care.
I really don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I think those are the best that are really great at being stand up comics because they don't care.
Yeah,
you know, they don't care.
Yeah,
you know, it's like they don't like nothing. Like I would tell a joke. I'm like, I hope you laugh. You know, I hope you laugh. I want you to laugh at what I just said. I really took my time on this joke, right? And then he would get up there, and he would find somebody and just go in on them, and he'll have the whole crowd, you know, and would just be great at it.
Yeah,
you know, like it scares me, like to go and do stand up.
I don't know why it does to me too, but I actually got offered twice to do like a tour.
Yeah,
the guy liked me so much. He goes, dude, you gotta go do you're funny. Man, you got what it takes. I'm like, I don't find myself funny. I think I'm only funny when you get me in a situation, you know, just like this. I can control this environment.
Exactly.
You know,
hey, look, we'll go to a comedy club and we'll both go on at the same time.
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll see how
man,
it works.
Y'all would be amazing
I remember,
at stand-up comics.
I'll roast you a little bit. You try to roast me.
We end up fighting each other.
Y'all would be
I'm gonna hit you like
amazing.
Draper did.
Oh hell no, son, no. Yeah.
No, y'all would be amazing comics, man.
I think we would. I mean, me and this guy go back and forth. It's like me and you.
Yeah.
I could go back and forth with this guy all day, and it's we can make magic happen out of nothing.
Man, and y'all are natural. Like I've seen a few of y'all previous shows. Man,
Oh, really?
y'all are natural together.
Hey, I feel like I made it already.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Draper saw. Hey, as long as he saw one, I'm like,
yeah, man. I watched a few of y'all previous shows, man, and y'all just, man, y'all's chemistry together, man. The way that y'all kind of, feed off each other and go back and forth, man. I'm telling y'all,
Yeah,
man, y'all would be great.
that took years of work.
Y'all would be great.
and it takes years of not knowing the person.
Yeah, knowing that I could tell him whatever the fuck I want and he's not gonna get mad makes it easier.
I told him he's family. I can't hurt him.
Man, 100%. How long have y'all known each other, man? How long have y'all like?
20,
Shit, over 20 years now?
Over 20 years.
What? Over 20 years?
Well, he's my brother-in-law.
Yeah. I'm
There
begging
you
his
go.
sister.
You see?
I can't get mad.
I like to bring it up.
He every chance he gets, he's like,
Yeah, whenever anybody says anything, you're like, oh yeah, how do y'all know each
hey,
other?
this is
"Oh,
my
it's
stupid
brother-in-law.
ass. I'm just
I'm
like,
fucking his sister. And then my wife gets mad. She's like, stop saying shit like that. And like, I got to put it into context. You could just say we're married. And I'm like, that's not as funny. It's not as interesting.
I gotta let you know how
I
this
gotta let
all
these motherfuckers know how the fuck is going down.
so that's all I can do is just like, motherfucker, just.
Yeah, he does it. He just looks inside. He's like,
Damn it.
hey, one day I know I'm going to feel that punch just come right here.
You go.
Nah, I wouldn't.
I took things a little too far. I said something.
Nah, he's always going too far. So I'm just like,
Oh man, that
I just
was
can't.
golden.
Whenever I tell my sister, I'm like, I just can't look at you the same. Just, I need you to
especially
get.
after he says what
Yeah,
he says.
I need you to get a cup.
Oh,
and
that's-
put your name on it.
This
That's
ain't
your
even
cup.
the worst of it. I've
Yeah.
said some pretty horrible shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying we can say he says whatever. So it's like
Oh man,
I
that's
can't
golden,
kick his
man.
ass because
no.
I gotta see him on Thanksgiving.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Kids'
Yeah.
birthday parties.
Oh, see.
Hey, and his birthday's like 2 days from
2
mine.
days after yours, yeah.
2 days after mine.
Wow.
So we're both Aquarius.
Aquarius.
So
Aquarius.
yeah, see,
Yes, bitch.
yes.
Yeah.
So
I'll make that into a clip where we're like,
so,
yes, bitch.
Oh man.
so working with the Texas Walker, what was that like?
Oh, yeah. How was working with Jared Padalecki?
Oh man.
I'm a big Supernatural fan.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Man, so he's one of the coolest guys ever. One of the coolest guys ever, man. Jared Padalecki is one of the coolest guys ever. So we're filming the episode down in Austin. And I'm down there for about 3-4 days. And so I always heard, when you go down to Austin, you got to get you some tacos, right? Some birria tacos, right? That was a big deal. So he's been down there longer than I have. And so I after we filmed the scene, I said, hey man, I really want some birria tacos. He said, hey man, give me your number, text me. So we exchanged phone numbers, and
Okay, Drip, I see you guys trying to move up.
we
Okay.
still talk to this day. You know what I mean? Me and Jared Padalecki. And at
Hey,
first,
let me get his number, bro.
man, he's one of the coolest guys ever. So like in between the scenes, man, we're just talking. Everybody's having a good time, in Holden or whatever. And he sends me the address to the tacos. I said, hey man, I got the tacos. They're great. He said, cool, man. Talk to you later. Man, he's just a really, really cool guy,
Really?
And yeah, so you would think that this dude, I mean, he had a 15-year run on Supernatural. It was long, you know what I mean? And so to be working with him, I was like, dang, I'm in a scene with Jared Padalecki, Lindsay Morgan. Like, I'm in the scene with these, like, I'm actually talking to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're, we're talking, And so at first, it was kind of scary, right? It was kind of scary because they've been doing it.
Yeah,
Right.
they've been doing this
They've
shit.
been doing it. Like they've been doing this, and then at this level, at this, Hollywood level.
Yeah.
And so we get in there, and this was the crazy part. This is the part that tripped me out the most. So we're sitting in Holding. We're all together. Me, Jared, Lindsay, Kobe from The Game. He's on there, and 2 other actors. We're in this holding this part where all our chairs are getting our makeup done. So they say second unit. I'm like, well, what is second unit? So it's like 6 people because the 6 of us that are standing, in casting, in holding, is 6 other people that come walk in. So there's our stand-ins. So it was the first time I ever had a stand-in. So I was like, there was this other black guy with these big broad shoulders, and this curly hair that walks in, and he's looking like me, and he walks in. And so I'm like, where are they going? I didn't ask that. Dude? Yeah, I didn't ask that because I ain't want to seem like I ain't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But
and your mind's like, this motherfucker the replacement.
That's what I was saying. I was like, dang, I got replaced on my set. Like,
I ain't gonna tell nobody this.
I ain't gonna tell nobody this. I'm about to be on TV, but I got replaced. Well, they were just stand-ins. They were there to set up, to get the angles, the lighting, and the camera shots for when we come in. And I didn't know that that's what it was called. I didn't know we were first unit. So me, Jared, Lindsay, Kobe, we were all first unit.
Yeah.
Second unit was our stand-ins. So they say second unit in, first unit out, in, second unit out. So we go in, we do the scene, and man, we're out of there. I'm literally on set I have 2 scenes, and I'm literally on set for maybe 15, 20 minutes. Maybe.
No shit.
Maybe 15, 20 minutes,
Did you die in this one?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm alive. I'm still alive. So I could definitely get brought back. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, there's that chance.
Yeah, there's that chance that I can come back, man. But I think it was one of the coolest experiences because, when you meet these Hollywood people that have been on, this stuff,
you hear stories about
you hear stories about
to be a certain way.
Exactly. And, Jared had a trailer like on the other side, like his trailer, was there. Well, my trailer was back at base camp, which was about 5 miles away. Well, his was next door to the set, but he was the coolest guy ever.
That's awesome, dude.
I mean, the coolest guy ever. His wife came by. He introduced us, introduced everybody. I mean, he was just like a regular dude, and I think a lot of times because you think people think that, they're Hollywood, or, he's had a 15-year run on Supernatural.
Right.
I mean, which is a huge show, but he's the coolest guy ever, man.
That's
coolest
awesome,
guy ever.
Man.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this then. I heard that when you're on set, somebody's told me before, don't talk to your actors because they can get frustrated or
okay.
Like let's say I walk on set and I'm like, hey, how are you? They told me not to do that. What is the importance that you can give out to people that if it's your first time on set, what to do, what not to do?
I think the biggest thing is
free knowledge, guys.
Like let's say you're coming on, I guess, as a background. I started out as a background actor, and the first background I've ever did was Prison Break with Wentworth and some other guy. Forgot who his name was, but
you were one of the guys in sales.
I was actually one of the guards.
Oh shit!
On Prison Break.
I'm about to say I can't see you as one of the too pretty.
Yeah, I was actually one of the guards, man.
To be an inmate, bro.
Man, and it was fun because man, it was one time we had an actual shooting scene where a helicopter was coming in, and we was shooting at and that's background. I was like, man, we shooting as background, like that's cool, whatever. But man, I think the biggest thing about it when you're coming onto a set, most of the time they have background in a separate section, so they'll have all the main actors or the speaking actors, they'll have them in the front, and then maybe around the corner or a little bit behind the craft services, they'll have all the other actors, background actors and whatnot. And so when you come onto set and you see them, most actors are probably getting prepared for the scene. Now, if it's a really dramatic scene, I would advise anybody that's on set, if they're going into a dramatic scene, don't say anything to any of those actors, because most of the time they're getting prepared to go into that dramatic scene. If it's a light, cool, easy scene, and you can tell by the feel of what's going on set, and you can also kind of tell by that actor. If that actor is like, off to themselves, you know, kind of quiet, not really talking to anybody, then man, just leave them alone.
Right.
You know, just leave them alone. But man, some actors, they're for it. You know, they'll speak to background, they speak to any and everybody. You know, so it just depends on what's going on. You really have to read the room.
Yeah.
You really got to read the room, man, because man, I've seen people get kicked off set.
No shit.
Yeah, I've seen people get kicked off set.
For what, if I'm asked?
Man, because they went to speak to one of the actors. Man, it was I did Good Guys, and this was Tom Hanks' son, Colin. And they wanted to speak to him. They go speak to him, and he's getting ready for this intense scene. It was a police drama, and he's getting ready for this intense scene, and this woman tries to go speak to him. They kick her off set.
Wow.
Yeah, they kick her off set because we hadn't started filming yet.
Yeah.
And so they was like, well, we don't need her. She's background. Kicked her off set.
Dang.
So in other words, don't be a fucking distraction.
That's it.
There you go.
That's the biggest thing. Man, I've seen people get run over. Like, yeah. They were on a chase scene.
Like get hit by a car?
Like, yeah, no, a dude hit her.
Oh.
A dude hit her. They told her all she had to do was walk out of this door and walk across the street. That was it. It was a sidewalk. She walked across the sidewalk onto the street. She takes her time trying to get into the shot.
Oh, no.
So they run. The first dude hits her, knocks her out. Yeah.
Oh,
knocks her down straight to the sidewalk.
Oh. There's no way to fall pretty. Oh.
That's just the ugly fall.
There's no way at all.
There's no way.
No way at all. No way at all.
Wow, dude. This is so cool. So, what's next for you, bro? Like,
wow.
What's next for you?
So, what's next is filming a feature right now called Beautiful Struggle, which is slated to go to 6 theaters over the next. We wrap in February.
Oh.
And so in the summer it'll hit 6 theaters as a soft release, and then it'll be expanded to there. And then I have 3 movies that I am filming. I start filming one January 20th, one in Houston called Kingsman, and then I have another one called Curves Under the Mistletoe, and then Shadows of My Past in February.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I have one called House of Lies that I filmed last year that's going to be released this year, which is going to Lifetime.
Oh.
Okay. I see
which is going to be on Lifetime. Okay. Yeah.
Making bitches
It's going to be one of them dramas, huh?
It is a drama, man. It's a Lifetime.
That one tier.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those.
You let us know when it releases.
Let me know,
man. For sure, man. For sure.
Hey, if you ever need anybody to accompany you to, one of them red carpet showings,
I got you,
man. For sure.
Your baddies out here.
I'm always trying to throw myself either into a music video, a movie, something. Put your boy on. Come on.
I tell everybody when I did I was the background for what's that? Carter High.
Yeah.
Vivica Fox, I try to throw it at her so bad.
Man, you wouldn't know what to do with all that.
Bro, she wanted me.
He said she wanted me.
Hey, I don't blame you. I tried to. I try Vivica right now. She can still get it.
Vivica's still holding it. I ain't mad at you.
Nope.
Man, heck yeah, I would do the same.
I saw David Banner. I didn't know how to address him.
Mr. Banner?
Mr. B, Mr. Sir,
B,
Sir Banner?
Mr. Sir Banner.
So
look at you like, what the fuck's wrong with him?
Like, what's going on with him,
I
Sir
get
Banner?
nervous. Yes, right. I get nervous because I don't know how to address him. Especially like David Banner used to be a street dude.
Yeah.
Now he's well educated. It's like how do
you don't want to come at him wrong.
Yeah, like.
Sir, do I dap him? Do I shake his hand?
Right.
I bow.
Do I fist bump? What I do? I don't know.
Vivica Fox, I don't want to hold on and be a pervert. Oh no!
Hold on.
I'm squeezing and smelling.
Excuse me? Shh, I'm almost done. So you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I can be on red carpets anymore. Just trying to take a selfie from far away.
From far away, they're just in the background.
She's way over there. I'm all like, look, Pio.
Hey, he's angling it right at her.
All you do is ask, man. I'm telling you, a lot of these celebrities, quote unquote, man, they're way cooler than what most people think.
I think so. I think
They're way cooler than what most
it's
people
the
think.
people
Man.
that
Yeah. Yeah, they're way cooler, especially if you come at them, you know, if you don't come at them on nothing weird or anything like that, you know, so brace yourself, man.
Yeah.
You know, but don't come at them with nothing weird or anything like that. Hey, I just want to take a quick picture with you, or man, and they're most of the time they'll be up for it.
Yeah.
They'll be up for it.
So who do you want to work with right now? Like, who would be one of your idols to work with?
Gosh. Well, now, man, that's a really good question.
No, they want to work with me. Draper.
Gosh.
Draper's like, no, they want to work
Oh
with
no,
me.
they want to work with me. No, gosh. Well, one that I really wanted to work with, he passed away. Chadwick Boseman was one of the ones
Oh, man.
that I
Black Panther.
really, Black Panther, I really wanted to work with him. Like, really wanted to work with him. Possibly just
I mean, have you tried out?
saying, you know, just putting it out there, Marvel.
Let them know. I mean,
Just saying.
He's
You
like,
know.
you're looking for a new Black Panther? Hey.
I was going to be the Mexican dude on Black Panther too, but, you know, they're just
It's okay.
too muscular, too big
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah, no, it's cool. No, I get it.
You were too light skinned.
Too light. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Remember,
Yeah,
they
I get
wanted
it.
to go for a darker Mexican.
I
Remember?
know.
Yeah,
Well,
but you got the squint and everything down,
I
so I
got-
think you're ready.
that
Yeah,
Now, see?
get
But,
ready.
Went to killer, boy. Look at that.
Yeah.
That face could fool any bitch.
Any. Thanks, bro. See?
I got you.
See? I need a wingman
I'm his
like
hype
that.
man.
Y'all are ready, man. I tell you, y'all are ready.
One person I would like to meet, man, is Kevin Hart. I think I can see us working with him. Like, not just us. I mean, I'm telling us.
Man,
I feel like we will make a killer movie.
y'all would be amazing with Kevin Hart. Just because of y'all style. Y'all style and his style.
Yeah.
Like, y'all, because y'all are quick. You know what I mean? Y'all are quick. And the things that y'all say, man, he say the same stuff.
I would want to do like a cop movie with Kevin Hart.
Man, y'all would be amazing.
You know, with the fight scenes and all. I tell people I'm passionate about the fight scenes. Like, I want to continue doing martial art movies. Like,
Yeah.
what's his name? My boy Scott Adkins. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He does. Well, he was in the movie with the Expendables 2
Okay.
with Van Damme. Remember that guy with the spiky hair and he holds a sword? That's him, Scott Adkins. Look him up, dude. Amazing martial artist, like badass. Like this dude's movies or something else.
I mean, I'm telling you, man, y'all would be hilarious. Like, hilarious.
Oh, I'm trying to get to the Draper label, man.
And they're
Trying to get to
Yeah,
that Draper
this is
level.
how famous he was. One time, I went to a party. I was at a bar, and I was drunk. I remember I put it on Facebook. I don't know if you remember this. I said, and somebody put the on my windshield wiper. I said, damn, this fucker looks like
they
Draper.
Sure did. Yeah, I remember.
And I'm like, Cloyce was with me.
I remember.
I said, hey, is that Draper? He goes, yeah, that's Draper. I'm like, I would take a picture. And I put it on his wall. They were promoting, I don't know what play you were doing.
It was what was that play called? Gosh, it was I know exactly what show you're talking about. I can't remember the title of it.
There's been so many.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know exactly what flyer you're talking about. Gosh,
I
what was
know
the
that's
name
how
of
you
that
made it.
show?
I said, bro, you made it. Like when people know your name outside of just a random ass bar.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the fuck I was at either. I was just all I remember is like, that's Draper. Oh shit, he made it.
Man, and it's weird, you know, like this has happened. Like I've walked in a mall, right? Now it haven't been hundreds of people, but it'd be like 2 or 3 people. Like they'd be like, were you in that? I was like, what? Were you in that movie? Why won't you? Yeah, I was. Oh my God, I love that movie. I'm like, okay, thank you
You're
for
like,
watching.
thank you.
I appreciate that. Can we take a picture? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Like it's weird, like when that starts to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you know I'm doing it for the love of it. I love doing it. I enjoy doing it. But when that part starts to happen, you know, it gets kind of weird. Not uncomfortable, but it's just like, dang, like
Yeah.
Hey,
people that I've never talked to or
Yeah.
anything like that. Like, man, y'all.
Wait till that Lifetime movie drops. Them
Yeah.
soccer moms, boy. Them soccer moms watching that shit at like 12 o'clock.
He's not gonna want to talk to us. What's up, Draper? Man,
He's got all these soccer moms chasing them through the mall.
Hey, what's up, Draper? Yeah, I'll sign it. Here you go, buddy. Thank you. Stay in school.
He's like, Draper, toss me a MILF.
Oh.
Hey, if you want to get to Draper, you got to get to him first.
You know, I was like, hey, did Draper get light skinned? He keeps getting light skinned.
With the squid and everything. Yeah. And what's crazy is like that's like I did a couple of interviews when I was filming it. So I'm in Oklahoma and I'm filming it. And then, hey, we'll get you on. I was like, cool. And so he was like, yeah, you know, what you got coming up? I was like, well, I'm doing this movie called House of Lies. It's coming to Lifetime. And that's the response I get. Like, oh my gosh, those mamas are going to be after you.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
man.
what?
Trevor's like, nah.
Like the mamas?
For
okay,
real?
cool.
And you know what the funny thing about it is? This is just how we are.
Like, so
Draper knows.
This
Draper
isn't
knows,
even
man.
this isn't even for the show. Like this is just us.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time we had
Wow.
a sit down. I don't know, we were for Man Eaters the same, and everybody was doing their lines and shit. And Draper sat right next to me, and I would just send them notes. I miss you,
He would.
and he'd be like, they'd be like, Draper, what's wrong? No, nothing, man. I'm good. I'm just
nothing,
like,
you know. And I'm sitting here trying to be an actor and stay in character and everything like that. And here comes Manny, you know, tell me, hey, I miss you. Your shirt looks great. Double wave. I'm like, hey, man. CJ's like, hey, what's going on over there? Like, nothing.
He's trying to be professional.
Yeah.
I've had, you know what's crazy, that I've had people, this one guy, I don't remember his name. He goes, you know what, man? He had that country. I can't do his voice, but you know what? Because he's big, giant guy. He goes, man, goddamn it. I try to do my line. I can't. You are funny.
Man,
You are funny. I can't do my lines. I remember I was talking, and you just over there doing some noise. It sounded like, I was like, what was that? What happened was Cloyce threw a punch at me, and I just started blocking, and that's what all he heard.
Oh, so that was all you heard.
And he thought I was doing something else behind his back. I said, no, it's because he punched me. He goes, no, I don't know, but you're funny. I'm like, okay.
Man.
USA, thank you. And I've had I ruined takes too, by the way, because I remember I had this this one cat. It was his first time acting, and they had us do like we were cops, and I did so many outtakes.
Yeah.
On just improving. This dude just could not hold it together. He goes, "This guy's too fucking funny. I can't do my shit."
And see that was the thing with you was like it was always different.
Yeah.
Like everything, like it could be, you know, the same scene, but you were gonna say something different.
Yeah.
That was more funnier than the last take.
Yeah.
You know? And so it was like, man, if you didn't know how to just stay in the scene and stay with you, oh man, we was gonna cut. It was gonna be a lost take.
Yeah.
Because somebody was gonna bust out laughing.
Oh
Man, if you ever get a chance to put us in a movie, bro. You know?
well, I'm telling you now, and that's what I'm saying. I already told you why. Behind cameras, why I had to stop. My Peter got smaller, cut off. So,
It's not small, bro.
Oh man.
It's just-
well, it got cut in the machine. And
It got
You know what?
thicker. It got thicker, though.
thanks,
It got
bro.
what?
Thank you. I needed that.
He's like, huh?
Wait a minute.
I got cut in the zipper. So yeah, just because that's the reason I had to stop. Well, not stop. I still do indies and all that,
Yeah.
but I kind of find. Okay, let me ask you this: do you feel
Okay.
like in Dallas, Fort Worth, the acting or the movie cinema or the indies has gone down? Like the quality, I feel like the quality has gone down.
There's more access now for people to be able to put stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Where before it was, you know, like we were doing stuff for, you know, like say Queen of the South for network stuff.
Right.
The streaming platforms weren't there. There
Right.
was YouTube, you know, and that's kind of where everybody put everything before the emergence of Reels, the emergence of social media, and it was YouTube. You film
Right.
something, chop it up, put it on YouTube. Well, now people are taking their phones, they're taking, you know, a camera that they may get from Walmart or something like that,
Right.
creating a film, and there's platforms for these people to be able to put stuff out. And so that's why you can say that the quality has gone down, because now there's more platforms that are out there. And so now people are like, oh, this is cool to do. And so they're doing it and they're just putting it out there, you know? And so that's the I guess the conundrum that Dallas is dealing with now is that the quality of things that's going out is being very hard to compete with the other markets like in LA or in Atlanta, because even some of the LAs and Atlanta, their independent stuff is, you know, theater quality, you know, Netflix, Hulu theater quality for their independent stuff. Whereas Dallas, there's a few, but there's not a whole lot that have gotten to let's get quality stuff out all the time. Just there's more platforms now.
Right. Or maybe it's just my experience, because like the dudes that I've, you know, it's all about them. It's all about the ego or the shortcut trying to get to women. And to be honest, the casting couch happens more than
a lot more than what
people think.
Yeah.
And instead of their work, and see, like, and that's one thing when I first started, I pride myself, and that's one thing I liked about you and Brandon and all the guys is we were about quality. Yeah. Like if we are on your set, we're gonna bring our A game from 100% to fight scenes to everything. Yeah. But if you bullshit, then we'll just leave.
Man, 100%.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what it is now.
Yeah, and you know, I think when we were all with Pool Water, I think that was one of the things that kind of attracted us to, you know, CJ and Tommy was they wanted quality. Like they were one of the few people that were actually doing this to try to get to another level. Right. And all of us came in with our different lanes of that A game, like you said. And so you put all that together and then you end up with a beautiful piece. And so now I think the biggest thing is, like you said, man, it's an ego thing. Yeah. And I've run into that a whole lot more than I've run into actual quality. Like, I don't care if this is all about you. I mean, let's make a dope ass project.
That's what, there you go.
You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, let's make a dope ass project. You know, that's what that we can all be proud of, you know? And if we all have that common goal in mind, and I think that was the overlying theme for all of us was we're all coming here because we wasn't getting paid. Right. Man, we was coming off straight passion, you know what I'm saying? Straight passion and love to do this. And I mean, hours and hours on set, just, you know.
After work.
Straight after work, wherever you coming from to come and do this because we were passionate about it and we love to do it. And man, we just, the theme was, man, we want to make a dope project. Yeah. Whether it's 2 minutes, a minute, you know, whatever. We want to make a dope project that we're all proud of.
I remember that you know, they wouldn't call you unless it was a serious project.
Yeah, man.
Like
and that was,
you know, like, hey, if it's in a serious, don't call them. Yeah. You know. So and you know what, let's go back a little bit. For people that don't know Pool Water. Yeah. That's how we started.
That was how we started. Yeah.
I think absolutely. I like how everybody had like the Lonely Island Boys started with their crew. Everybody had us was Pool Water. And it was bunch of actors that just got together that we, like I said, that's how I have so much passionate bond for brothers like you, Brandon, Chloe, shout out to the homies, Chad. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like we were all in it. Yeah. Like, in it to win it. We didn't get paid. No. We got injured a lot.
Sure did.
We got.
Sure did.
But in return, we got to act in reels, which I never got mines. But you got to communicate with, meet other actresses and models, and you know what I mean? And I feel like that was where we started. That was our group right there.
And that was, man, honestly, yeah. I mean, you're 100% right. That was the start. You know, that was the true start for me when it came to quality projects. Right. You know, it was the Pool Water crew. Right. You know, I knew that if there was a Pool Water crew, man, it was going to be something quality that I could be proud of. You know, and that was the whole deal. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whether it was, I mean, I remember we did, they did a 24-hour race, 20-hour film race. Right?
The zombie one, right?
Deadly Romance.
Oh, I don't think I was in that one.
Deadly Romance. And it was 48-hour film fest. Yeah. Deadly Romance. And CJ called me. Hey, I need you to come do this part. You know, he calls me at like 10 at night. I need you to come do this part. I need you to just come say a few lines. I was like, man, all right, cool. You know, and it was a great film. You know, it was a great project.
Yeah.
And it was able to make my demo reel, you know, for the longest time. A lot of pool water stuff,
Yeah.
man, helped me book a few things,
Yeah.
you know, because of the quality of it,
Exactly.
you know. And I think that was what, and I still owe a lot of my success to pool water.
Like I said earlier, I meant that I always wanted to say to you, to your face, that your success was my success.
Oh, thank you.
Like when you were with the Texas Walker,
Yeah.
I felt like I was with you, even though I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But pool water,
Yeah.
that's one for the home run. You know what I mean?
Thank you, man.
And always, man, continue to succeed, bro. And
Thank you.
I always feel like I'm there with you.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I take, you know, pool water everywhere I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because again, like I said, if it wasn't for you guys and making me feel comfortable with all of that stuff, man, I wouldn't be able to be here.
And I mean, there's gonna be more. Like I said, we're gonna do work together more.
Man, absolutely. Absolutely.
Actually, you're working with one of my kung fu brothers.
I am, man. And he is a beast.
Yeah.
Man, he is a beast, man. He is a beast.
He's one of the goats, man. He's one of a great martial artist and a great mentor.
Gosh, man, and he is so, and I understand why, and I get why y'all are brothers. This dude is like passionate.
Yeah.
And he is detailed, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
he said, you know, I'm like, hey, he said, hey, we're coming in, we're gonna do some what do we have to do? He said we're gonna do some training for y'all's fight scenes. I'm like, cool, bet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're gonna come in and we're just gonna go through a couple scenes.
Yeah.
We're gonna do what we do, you know what I mean? He says we're gonna warm up. In my head, I'm like, why we
stretching?
Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna stretch. Why are we warming up for fight choreography? Why are we warming up for that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking in my head. He takes us through this 25-minute warm up where we can't feel our legs at the end of the warm up.
Oh my God.
I said, Scotty, man, how is this a warm up? Man, this ain't no warm up, man. I said,
It's a full-blown workout.
it's a full-blown workout.
Yeah.
And I had just done legs that day.
Oh my God.
I just had leg day and I got to do this full-blown workout. I said, man, this ain't a warm up.
Yeah.
And nothing that we used was lower body. But he was like, it's all in the mind. I was like, I'm so sick of hearing that. I said, I don't want to hear it's all in the mind.
It's not in the mind.
It's not in the mind. Like, this hurts. My legs hurt.
He's like, I'm tired.
I'm tired. You know, my legs hurt. Man, but he has a process for all of it. You know, he has a process for all of it, man. He took us through this. I believe he said it was a Tai Chi walk or something like that. And he had us do, he said he was going to do Shaolin style. So we had to hold each pose for 10 seconds. Right? So we're holding each pose for 10 seconds. And I'm literally just standing there with my arms out. I said, man, this hurts.
That's a horse stance.
Yeah, I'm literally just standing there like that, you know, with my arms out. He comes by with his little bamboo stick. Hey, he hits me, and I'll turn that leg. But we had to be perfect before he started the count.
Yeah.
I said, oh man, this is bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
I said, oh, this is bullshit, man. I said, oh, this is bullshit. But then he hugged you afterwards. You know what I mean? He hugged you afterwards.
Oh, he hugged you?
Yeah, he hugged us afterwards. He hugged us afterwards, man.
I never get none of that.
Yeah, he hugged us afterwards, man. But one thing I loved about him, though, he said, I'm not going to put you through anything that I can't do.
Yeah.
You know,
that's something he's always
that I can't do.
Tells everybody, I'm not gonna put you in anything I can't do.
Yeah.
I would. I would, no, I
was like, man, y'all can have that.
I already did my time. Y'all gotta do it. Nah, man, stances like that, my teacher used to have us in that stance.
Yeah.
And he would have like cups on our shoulders and our legs. And you gotta maintain
cups?
Yeah, cups are like a cup.
Drinking cups.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, you gotta hold that pose. And you know, you better not drop it. Because he would come and bam.
Oh,
see, like that's what I'm saying. My teacher was, and his teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were something else.
Man, man. Like, I commend y'all.
Yeah.
Like, for doing it and sticking with it. Man, I would have quit after the first couple weeks. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm not going through all that.
I'm not going through all that, man. You're not for one. You're not for to keep hitting me with this bamboo stick. All right. You're not finna keep doing that because my leg is not pointed or my knee's not pointed to the mirror. You're not finna do that.
You know what the fucked up thing is too? Is like you're not gonna hit me, but I'm not gonna do anything about it.
But I'm
because you're gonna beat my ass.
You're gonna beat my ass.
Mhm.
So if you do hit me,
I'm just gonna have to take it, but I'm not gonna put up with it for much longer. I just won't come to the class tomorrow.
I mean, I feel like it hurts right now, but then later on, when you see the process of you doing the moves and all that on camera, you're proud.
Yeah.
I think one thing that's something that my boy Draper, I'm not Draper, Dustin said, do it for the art.
Yeah.
And that's always sticks with me. So like there'll be stunts that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Just do it for the art.
Do it for the art.
Because you wanna look back years later.
Yeah.
And be like, we did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I saw that video of us, like we did that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
We were funny. The models were boring.
But we were funny.
And they were bad as shit. I'm not gonna lie, they were bad.
They were beautiful girls.
But
they were just beautiful
like,
girls.
They were just like, look at us, we're pretty.
Yeah. Man, I remember we were training for one. It was me, you, Chad, and it was a few other guys. Rashad. Man, we're at this park in Dallas. And it had these levels, these different levels.
Turtle Creek, yeah.
Yes, Turtle Creek.
Yeah.
We're at Turtle Creek, and Chad has to hit me in the back with this stick, and I have to jump off this ledge, right? After I get done fighting you. I have to fight you, and then I end up fighting Chad, and I get hit with this stick in my back, and I fall off this ledge. And I was like, damn, this ledge looks like if I clip myself on this ledge, I'm going down 2-3 flights.
Yeah.
Like I'm going down 2-3 flights. Like this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
If I don't land right, you know.
Yeah.
And it was that. It was like, well, let's do it for the scene. Let's do it for the art.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was what it was. I was like, I had to find a point to make sure that my 2 feet land on this point.
Yeah.
So when Chad hits me in the back, I fall off this ledge. I gotta land right.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you remember, but one of the scenes is I jump down and I roll.
Yes.
And my face almost hit the rock right here.
Sure did.
And somebody, I think it was Chad, the majestic man, jumps and stops me like right before my face plunges into a rock.
Yeah.
And that would have been the end of that movie.
That would have been the end of that one.
See, I wouldn't have reacted that fast. My reaction time so slow, you would have hit the rock. I'd have been like, shit. My bad, bro. You good? We might need to get an ambulance over here.
Give him some Advil. He's fine.
He's okay.
I'm gonna treat you like I treat my kids whenever they fall or something. Get up. You're fine. It's okay. Come on.
Teeth messing and shit.
Walk it off. Yay.
Yeah, no, Chad.
Yay.
You got to make it exciting. Like, oh, you fell. Oh, it's okay. Yay. Come on, get
Chad
up.
saved me from that one, dude, because what happened was I switched it last minute. When I came down, I thought it would be faster and cooler if I roll. But it was more of a hill, so
it was.
I didn't think of the speed.
Is what you was going to hit, yeah.
And head first, and I'm like, ooh, well, I'm glad you stopped me.
Yeah, because it was the whole set, the whole spot was just, it was uneven terrain. Yeah. Like it was just really uneven terrain. It was rocky. Man, it wasn't really just, together. And so, man, we kind of had to be careful. We used to do some dangerous things.
Oh, yeah.
And now that you're on these professional sets, you're like, so that's how they should have did it.
Yeah,
that's the safety part of it.
Yeah, man.
A lot of these things you can't, on professional sets, you can't do, like, it
Oh,
won't let you.
oh, the stuff that we were doing?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. They would never allow any of us to do any of the things that we were doing.
Yeah.
Any of us. I mean, even in practice, there's 35 mats. You know what I mean? There's paramedics to the side. There's all sorts of safety stuff. Like, they would never let us just get together and we just hash it out. Oh, no.
I'm surprised we're alive, bro.
Like, honestly, man, I'm serious. Like, I'm surprised. You're right. I'm surprised that we don't have more, like, we ain't walking crazy, got CTE and shit. Like, I think we've done some stupid dangerous shit.
I don't think we can do it now though. You think we can do it again?
We would.
I probably if you said like don't be a pussy, I probably all right.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah. We're like, come on, man. Like, man.
Don't be no bitch.
Don't be no bitch.
Jump off the roof.
And then boom, we're going. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'd have jumped in cars, out of cars for CJ. Like for pool water, I've jumped over a car, ran in traffic. Shit, I mean,
dude, yeah,
we just did
That
stuff.
sounds pretty fucking dangerous.
It was.
I mean, we shot one scene. I think this was the dumbest thing we've ever done. We were at an office building, and we have about 10 automatic weapons. 10 automatic weapons.
Okay. Where was this at?
This was Dallas. We went Dallas right off of 75. It was two office buildings.
Right? Those offices? Basically?
Yes. And the police got called.
Yep.
Police got called.
They were like, we got these black men and Hispanic men with automatic weapons.
And and that's all it was.
There was some white lady too that called.
And it was a white lady.
It was.
They showed up quick.
It was, man. And we were in there and we were straight guerrilla style. Straight guerrilla style. No permits, no nothing. Man, we in there with 10 automatic weapons shooting this dope scene because somehow he said he got access to this office building that had like 6 floors, but it had this area that was outside. So we sliding through the area, people doing flips and all this stuff. We in the middle of this office building with these automatic weapons and all this martial arts and stuff going on, right? And the police just show up.
With guns drawn.
Yeah.
Shotguns.
We was like, whoa, hey.
Hey, the lady was like, hey, I think there's like a... Y'all ever watch the Expendables, the bad guys?
The bad guys?
They're training for something. Something's about to go down.
Something.
Like they're training for something and they're here.
There's a thicker Jet Li out there jumping around.
You know what's funny? Back then I thought I was fat. I'm fatter now. But I'm just like, man, I wish I could go back to the weight back then than now. Because I was like, back then, because CJ was like, bro, it's because you're just too fat. Like,
really?
Yeah.
You know what was funny? Was like, CJ was a big guy.
Yeah.
CJ was a big guy. He was a big guy.
That's fucked up. A fat guy called you fat.
Yeah. I'm going to take you back. This is
Oh, wow.
This is the second time I worked with you. And I remember this because they called me.
Oh, wow.
To choreograph the fight scene. So this.
Damn. Has it been that long? Say, what happened since I've been gone, homie? Y'all got the game all wrong, man. It's too pretty in here. Let's say we take it back to the trap one time.
I went from rolling with the rocks on the block to controlling my position at the top.
You think I'm just going stop and let them do me like that? I want Ali dead. I want Trey dead. Man up, man. Man up.
In the middle of the fight, I'm so cool. Everybody wonder how I go through. All of this half a bitch with a broke you came. I smell it like
So I don't think what a lot of people don't know about this, right? About Without a Scratch. Okay. So this was actually, Without a Scratch was actually it was a proposal. His younger brother was proposing to his wife and fiance. So that's why my name is Trey in Without a Scratch. His brother's name was Trey. And so this was the video for a proposal for her. So part of it was he extended it. We ended up walking into this this driveway in downtown Dallas, and it goes white and all that. And then so it goes white on the screen, and then he's in the movie theater proposing. And so that was what what Without a Scratch was actually for.
Oh, okay.
It was actually for a proposal for his brother. And so I was playing his brother in Without a Scratch, coming to to save the girl.
Yeah.
Save the girl, man. Yeah. So that was what the actual thing was for Without a Scratch.
Yeah.
Is that it was an actual proposal video. But of course, CJ being CJ, pool water being pool water, he wanted to do it up in the pool water fashion, man.
Yeah.
So that's what it was for, man. But that was one of the most fun, but yet tiring.
And it was summer.
It was in the middle of summer.
And Motel 6.
Yes.
It was hot.
In Fort Worth, Texas.
Right down the street from me. So
we are in Fort Worth filming.
what happened was he called me. He goes, "Hey, this is my second time ever meeting him." And he goes, "Hey, man, I love the fight style you did. You know, I forgot which one I did. And he goes, how about you come out here and you put one together?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, I have some ideas." You know, he goes, "Yeah, man. Well, it's 2 chicks, which is Carrie and Rose.
Yes.
Shout out to them too.
Yes.
You know, and I said, cool. And then the Draper's gonna be here. I'm like, "Oh, my boy Draper." And we were out there. So I know you guys were shooting a scene or whatever. And as you guys are shooting, I think I took one of my little brothers. I forgot which one I took. But he was helping me choreograph a fight scene because I kept having ideas with the elbows. And we put it together, man. I remember when we were filming it, we had people stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember in the back, there's in the Motel 6 off the north side, right off the freeway.
Sure is. That's the one.
Strip club?
Yeah.
That's the one.
I know, right?
Ecstasy. That was my shit back in the day, bro.
Yeah, back in the day.
That's the one.
Yeah. And people will stop. Is that a real fight? Bitch, don't you see the cameras?
Don't you see the cameras? I mean, they had like camera and all these other people out there.
Hood, bro.
Man, it was so hot.
Oh my god.
It was so hot. It had to be like July, I think it was.
Yeah.
It had to be, I mean, it was middle of summer. Man, and we were out, no clouds, just straight sun. Just straight sun.
All black.
And I was in all black. Running through this hotel in all black, getting thrown around by those 2 big guys.
Yeah.
And then we're out in the middle of that field, the part where I jump on top of him and I hit him with the elbow. Man, we're in the middle of this field, which is right next to the hotel. And there's no sun. There's just straight sun, no clouds.
Nothing.
And it is burning up hot. And I fell asleep upstairs in the hotel room.
I remember that.
Yeah, I ended up falling asleep for like 2 hours upstairs in the hotel
I'm
room.
done. I need my break.
It was so hot, man. It was so hot, but it was so fun. And then to see the ending product, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like,
I got to see that and I'm like,
yeah,
wow,
it was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. And the shot that we did with Brandon, we're downtown.
Yeah.
And CJ was like, "Hey, we got to get this shot. Draper, you got to get blood, out your mouth." I was like, Brandon has to hit you and, blood has, spill out your mouth. He's like, "We got 1 take." I said, "Thanks. No pressure."
None at all.
We got it.
Yeah, none at all. Yeah, thanks, guy. Yeah, no pressure. So we're in the middle. We go to this parking garage right in front of the Bank of America building. It was parking lot right in front of the Bank of America building. And we pull up and he's like, "Hey, we got to jump out and get it." So
No, that's how it really was. A lot of this stuff was like,
it was a lot
guerrilla style. Like,
it was really like that, wasn't it, man? It was like, "Hey, we're gonna drive
Y'all
to this
just pulling
location."
up to random places.
Yes.
Shooting the scene real quick.
And then
running
dip.
back in the car.
And then dip, man.
And people would
Heck
be
yeah.
nervous, scared, or confused. Like, what?
Like, what is going on? Like, CJ was like, "Hey, I'm going to get out. Let me focus the shot real quick. Let Benz look at it, and then we're going to go. We're going to go." I said, he said, "Y'all stay in the car. When I give you the signal, jump out and let's do it."
Jump out.
I was like, "What are we robbing a bank here? Like, we just try to shoot a film, man." So he says, "All right, cool. Here we go." Me and Brandon sitting in the car, and CJ says, "All right, cool. Here we go." They line it up. He look at us. He points at us. We literally, no lie, we get out. We run out. We throw 3 punches. Brandon clocks me across the chin. I have blood in my mouth, or blood solution. As soon as he hits me, I spit it onto the window. And CJ was like, "Golden, we're out." And that was it.
All the people inside the bank, they're like, "Oh shit,
Somebody's fighting downstairs. Like, what's going on?"
Same car.
call the police."
Yeah.
Black people are fighting.
Black people are fighting in the middle of downtown at night.
At night?
At night. Like, but it was, thinking back on it, Mauser, man, it was so much fun. Dangerous? Absolutely.
I feel like that's why we were close.
Heck yeah.
Because, hey, bro, you go to jail, I go to jail.
Like, hey, we might go to jail, guys.
We might.
Yeah.
We might, guys.
But it looks good on camera.
Yeah, but it looks great. CJ, you get what you need? Y'all got what you need, guys? Cool.
I don't think I'd do it for anyone else, though. I'll tell you that.
No.
Like, and if someone else would
Not at
do
all.
that shit now, nah.
I wouldn't do it. No, not for anybody else. Not for anybody else.
So you have a book out?
I do.
Oh, shit.
I have a book out.
What? Tell us about that.
You're a writer too?
I'm an author. Yeah.
Jesus
I can
Christ,
see
bro.
why
What
you're
all do you
married,
do?
man.
Everywhere.
I have a book out, and there's also an audio book to the book as well, too, on Audible.
No way.
Yeah, it's on
I'm gonna
Audible
be
as
on it,
well.
bro. I'm gonna
Like,
tell us about your book.
give us a
though.
quick breakdown of what the
Man,
book's
it's
about.
called Letter to My Beginnings. Letters to My Beginnings, and it's really just helping people to really just start going after their dreams and everything that they want to do. A lot of times, life happens, and we feel like there's so much going on that we can't do or go after our dreams or go after the things that we really want to do.
That's crazy.
And so it's just I just felt compelled because, man, I've been there. I was like, man, I want to do this stuff. I want to, be this actor. I want to do all these things.
Yeah.
But, life, is life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You still got to work. You know what I mean? And most of the time, the dreams that you have, they don't pay right off the bat.
Right.
They don't pay. They don't bring money or income. Well, you got a wife, you got kids,
Yeah.
you got life and those wife and kids, they want to eat. They need somewhere to sleep.
Right.
So you got to do other things. You got to get a job. You got to do all this stuff. But there's something that's burning inside of you that's like, I'm supposed to be doing this.
Right.
This is what I really want to do.
Correct.
And so it's a quick read, man, to where I take people on a quick journey of how I did it.
Right.
Of how I did it, how I'm able to, maneuver and was able to maneuver, working a job and still, acting and doing all these other types of things. And so I wanted to write the book while I was in that stage so that people could really understand, like, I'm not writing this book out of that stage. I'm writing this book as I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm working the job, acting on stage, doing commercials, all this other stuff, and writing a book to help motivate you to do the same, because I feel, everybody should at least try to go after what it is that you really want to do, at least, whether it's an hour a day, 2 hours a day, y'all doing this is what y'all love to do. Y'all love coming in here, hanging out, having these conversations, being funny and all that stuff like that, and so y'all being able to do that, that's y'all taking that step forward. Right. And I think a lot of people are just scared to take that step forward and just go do it, so that's what it's really about. It's called Letters to My Beginnings. It's on Amazon, and then it's also on Audible, so you can check it out.
I'm definitely gonna get it. I want you to sign mine though.
Man, for sure.
Yeah, for real.
For sure. Man, I should have brought a couple. Man, I'll make sure I'll have a couple delivered to y'all, man.
Oh, thank you, bro.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
I have a couple delivered to you, and I'll definitely sign it for real.
I said it's crazy because I was going through that. I'm going through that myself. Like, I let fear beat me in a way where it was just like, I was telling my brother-in-law up here on the way up here, there's a lot of things that I'm blessed. People forget that, like, because it was, I'm not going to get too graphic, but there was a video by a kid that took his life away. Yeah. And I felt that, and I've been there. I am there. Yeah. And I'm just like, what am I complaining about? I'm blessed. Man, I'm able to walk, breathe, talk. Yeah. I'm able to, I'm blessed, bro. At the end of the day, we're so blessed that we're just looking at the small stuff. Yeah. Things happen for, a small amount of time and moves on. Man, yeah. And we need to remember that, hey, if you're still walking, bro, you're good. You're great. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Life is hard. Life is meant to be hard. And because of fear, and I let a lot of things get away. Yeah. It took me, perfect example, it took me 5 years to tell a girl I liked her. Wow. It took me 5 years. Then on top of that, I kind of started doubting my acting. I started doubting my training. Yeah. I started, and I started slowing down on my training, which
Yeah.
made me gain weight. Which now, again, but now I can say like, you know what? I can give all that. It's time to train tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of people don't wake up tomorrow.
A lot of people don't.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't.
We're good.
And I think, and a lot of times we get caught in, I want to be at this point in my life, by a certain age, or I want to be at this point in my life doing this.
Yeah.
But we forget about all the things that we've done up until this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we forget about all the accomplishments and all of the successes that we had coming to this point. And so we're like, dang, I want to do this. I want to do that. But then it's like, well, wait a minute. I've done this, and this. Yes, I do want to do this, and this, but I've already done this.
Yeah.
And a lot of people haven't done this.
Right.
And so I think that was also part of the theme of the book is don't forget what you've done, what you've accomplished. Don't forget what you're doing now.
Right.
And so I think that was it. It's a lot of, like what you said, a lot of people don't make the next day, or the next week or whatever. And so it's go after it now. Yeah. However that looks for you, whatever that is, go after it now. Yeah, go after it now. Try it. If it don't work, okay, cool. At least you can say that I did try.
How hard was it writing the book? Like when?
Man, it took probably about 6 or 7 months from front to back, from writing it and revising it and trying to make sure that it was real. That was one of the things that I wanted the book to have a feel of. Right. Man, we're talking, man, you're really, I'm here with you. Right. And that was the feel that I wanted for the book. I wanted the book to feel like, you're not going through this thing alone. Right. Everybody's dreams, visions look different, but
I think the journey is still all the same.
The journey is the same. Yeah. Absolutely.
I have a great motivational, when I'm feeling down, I hear this guy, what's your saying to me all the time?
Stop being a bitch.
There you go. Every time I go to something, I hear that voice. And
he's like, hey, man, I'm having this problem. Oh, yeah? Stop being a bitch.
Stop being a bitch.
Get through that shit. Let's go.
That's great motivation.
We got a show to do, homeboy. Let's go.
That's great motivation, man.
It is. I always tell him, like, I'm never concerned about how I fucked up.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I'm right now in this moment.
Man.
This moment right here is what I'm gonna enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry about what I might do 2 or 3 hours from now. No, I'm gonna enjoy this moment right here. And if I fuck something up 2 or 3 hours from now, I'll get over it in another 2 or 3 hours from now, and I'm gonna enjoy that moment.
Man,
but at the end of the day, I'm not worried about anything else.
Yeah, man.
There's no reason to.
Man, that's so dope and amazing that you can do that, man. And that makes you great because so many people don't know how to just enjoy the moment.
There you go.
And, and you being able to have that consciousness of being able to, man, I'm in this moment right now. This is what I'm worried about and what I'm focused on right now is being in this moment and dealing with this right now. Whatever happens 2 hours from now, fuck it. I'll deal with that when that happens.
I'll deal with that when that happens.
Man, and that's so dope, man. And I respect you so highly for being able to do that because that's so hard for so many people. As simple as it sounds, but it's so difficult for a lot of people to understand and really just comprehend and take in.
I have a hard time letting things go. I have I hold grudges and I want revenge and burn your house down. And, But are you gonna write another book? Are you looking forward to writing more? Or
I do want to. It's just a time thing.
I feel like you should write another one. You always been a flashy dress. You always dress nice.
Yeah.
With the suits and
I mean, the shoes are dope. The socks are dope.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Actually, when we first started, I think you're one of the first persons I try to emulate with the dressing.
Really?
Yeah, you had the suits. You always had that nice flashy shoes, and I'm like, I got to get like that.
Hey man, it's all fun and games until you're running in downtown Dallas with a suit on and the middle of August and it's 103 degrees outside.
Right.
And the sun is beaming. It's all fun and games.
Really
got this fucking jacket on.
Yeah, I got this jacket on, man. They got me running down through downtown, man.
Have you done any stuff like that since lately?
lately. The last one I did was in LA.
Really?
Yeah, last one I did was in LA. It was for this film called Trinity. It was a film called Trinity, and I actually got a chance to use some martial arts. I'm running through this apartment building. Man, I'm a police officer. I'm protecting this high government official guy.
Yeah.
And he ends up getting shot on the elevator. So I'm running through the hallways and everything like that. And it's hot in LA. We're in the middle of, this was June, I think.
Yeah.
And it's beaming, it's beaming. It's like hot, and I'm in a black sweater and black pants. And I'm running through this apartment complex and I'm just sweating, And the director, all right, we're going to do it again.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, Draper, we got to wipe you off. I was like, man, I need a towel. I said, I am hot. I am hot. And we're going to do this how many more times? Oh, we got about 2 or 3 more pickups. We got to take it about 2 or 3 more times. I said, God damn.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I was like,
we're doing it one more time. You're just going to see me walking, bro.
I'm like, jeez. I'm the only one running.
I'm
the only one running. Yeah, because the other dude died. The other dude just lays on the floor. Like, he gets hit and he just lays on the floor. And then I got to chase the guy, but he runs off screen. So all he has to do is just run around the corner. I have to run all the way down the hall.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I got to run all the way down the hall because they wanted this wide shot. Yeah, they wanted a wide shot of me running to add to the dramatic feel. Thanks, guys.
Over there
Appreciate
sweating
it.
like a motherfucker.
Beads of sweat just coming down my face, man, and I'm running. But yeah, that was the last time I did
stays at all. I know. But I mean, they're coming. I mean, as an actor, you got to put yourself in all that.
You do. You do.
Anybody famous out there in LA that you are working with that you can tell us?
That I'm working with?
Yeah.
Well, I don't necessarily say that I'm working with, but I am really cool with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Bro.
Man, don't be telling us that.
So Michael B. Jordan, right? Cool cat, man. Real cool guy.
All these sexy fuckers hang together.
Real cool guy, man. So
all the good looking guys hang together.
And it's funny because
he even has
he's like, yeah. All the good looking guys do hang together.
Man, basketball is a thing out there.
Yeah.
Right? Basketball is a thing out there. So in between shoots, projects, whatever, everybody just kind of gets together, go play basketball. So one of my friends, he said, hey, we're finna go, come with me. Let's go play in Santa Monica. I was like, bet, man, I'll go play. Michael B. Jordan walks in, Sinqua Walls walks in, and they're like, oh, what's up, man? Sterling Brim from Ridiculousness walks in. They're like, oh, what's up? What's going on? So I was like, let's hoop. So we hooping, we playing. It was like, yo, I was like, man, what y'all got going? It was like, and this was before Michael B. was Michael B. And it's like, yeah, we finna hoop, just hit us up, whatever. We all exchange numbers, and then I fly back. And next thing I know, Mike B is
who he is now.
He's Mike B. And so I'm texting him. I was like, man, congratulations on everything. Saying, hey, thanks, man. And Sinqua hits me back, man. Thanks, dude. He's been on Netflix and all this.
Everybody's gonna want to add Draper now. After this.
They're like, yo, man, congratulations on, and these are just really cool guys. And it was all from a basketball game.
Bro, why aren't you in Creed 3?
I know.
That could have been you.
I know. I could have been. But Jonathan Majors is really, man, he
was a beast.
Man, Jonathan Majors is.
Him right now. He is probably one of the best actors out there right now.
But it could have been
hands
Draper,
down.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down.
I could have been like, yo, I know that dude. That's
I know. And that was the thing. It was like I had another project in Dallas. So I come back to Dallas, I go do some stuff, and then, they go do something. But Jonathan Majors, right now,
yeah,
hands down, man, he's probably one of the most talented actors that's out there right now. So I would have to add him to my list of who I want to work with. Like right now, man, Jonathan Majors is everywhere.
Me, I'm just trying to work with anybody and everybody. I'm like,
I'm just trying to be a background guy, like
I'm just trying to throw it in Margie Rob.
I want to be that guy that walks in the red carpet, but nobody knows who he is. Nobody takes a picture, and I'm just standing there waiting. No, nobody. Okay,
but you're like the most famous guy in the movie.
Walk through.
And you get your racist.
Y'all don't want a picture of me?
That's racist. Dude, that's so cool though. To be able to meet people like that, and you're just like,
Yeah.
you know, just like, oh, look at Draper hanging out with Michael B. Jordan. Okay, Draper.
Man, it's cool, man. It's funny. It's funny because you never think that you want to, but then when it happens, you're like, dang, like I'm playing basketball with Michael B. Jordan, and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm on set with Jared Padalecki. It's like when that stuff starts to happen, it's a weird feeling because it's like, dang, I've always wanted this, but then when it happens, it's like, wow, okay.
Well, and you never know. Like, I think when they were shooting the movie, what's his the tax collector, the one with Shia LaBeouf and
Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
No. Shia LaBeouf and George Lopez and.
Oh yeah, well, you're talking about the yeah.
You know, a lot of those people they were just like, hey, I want you in my movie.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's like you don't have to no longer audition.
Yeah.
Like, and that's actually one of my problems. I never had to audition for any film.
Yeah.
I'm a big deal.
You are. Oh yeah, you are.
But that's how you're gonna be. Maybe Michael B. Like, you know what? Let's get that dude Draper on there.
Yeah, after time, and I just, one of the things he told me was like, man, it's a process. You have to just stick with it. You have to stick with it. Continue to keep doing this. Stay in touch with people, and and then eventually it's like that. Boom. Then eventually it's like boom. You just. People are like, oh, well, where's Draper? Then boom, all of a sudden he's, with Jonathan Majors, it's like, well, where's Jonathan? And all of a sudden he's in like 4 of the top blockbuster films, you know what I mean? And it's like, boom, there's Jonathan Majors, So it's just like, you just got to keep progressing and keep going to those different levels, man.
Whenever he's in one of those big major blockbuster movies, we'll just re-upload this video.
Hashtag Draper before he was famous.
Before he hit that big screen.
Before I hit that big screen, man.
Back when he was on Lifetime.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool, man. But it's fun, man. So I've been blessed, man. Just staying with it. Consistency wins.
Well, you've been doing it, brother. I mean, usually people say it takes 5 years.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
5 years to make it big time. I think you're way overdue, brother.
Man, thank you, man. This is Truly Acting, man. This is your 14. This year 14 that I've really been, when I took it serious. You know what I mean? Like started getting classes and all that training and stuff like that. So this is year 14 for me, and that's when everything happened. CW, Walker happened year 12. Lifetime happened year 13. And all these new lead roles that I've just gotten is year 14.
Staying in the ship is a big deal. So you would tell people to stay work out?
Man, 100%, man. 100%. And that's what I think a lot of people don't understand when it comes to acting. It's like there's the acting side, and then there's the other side of it where you have to work out. You have to eat right. Like I've been on this 6-week weightlifting program to prepare for the role that I've been doing in this movie called King of Dallas that I'm doing. And so I've been having to eat differently. My nutrition plan changed. And that's another part of it. It takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of saying, no, hell, I want some tacos and a burger and some wings and stuff, but I can't, because when I get ready to go do and shoot the film, they want me to look a certain way for the character.
Right.
And so that's part of the sacrifice. Now, when they say wrap and we're done with the film, it is on, man. I'm
tacos and them wings.
Man, I'm on tacos, wings, a pizza, and a burger, and I'm sitting it all in front of me, and I am going in. Bro, but in the meantime, man, it's a very strict diet, a lot of water, and whatnot.
Well, my brother, the time has come to an end.
Man, it was fun. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for coming.
Man, I appreciate it.
Man. Shout outs, or where can people reach you at? Active actor, of course, right?
Yes. You can go to my website, www.draperwynston.com. I'm on Instagram, IMD Winston, all across social media. You can, hit me up or whatnot, man. And that's where everything is.
Yes, sir.
That's where everything is, man. So thank you guys, man. Y'all keep going, man. Y'all just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
You so much.
Like truly Truly.
You also have a podcast yourself,
I
correct?
do have a podcast called Midweek Vibe, man, every Wednesday at 6:30 Central Standard Time.
Okay.
6:30 p.m., man. We get on, just talk about a whole bunch of different topics, talk about some entertainment stuff,
All right.
you know, and a whole bunch of other crazy bullshit that be on there, man. Just,
Yeah.
you know, try to have a good time and,
Cool.
you know, like it's two guys at the kickback chilling, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And as for us, man, you can check us out on The Cancel Show on everything. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
Every motherfucking thing.
everything.
So, is that it? You got anything else?
Yeah, go home, perverts. That's it.
Don't look at me.
Stop.